more texts. I'm getting overtime tonight. I'm really excited. For whatever reason, it's really easy for me to work a 12-hour shift. It's way easier for me to work a 12-hour shift than it is for me to work like a 6-hour shift. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my weird-ass relationship with time. I believe I talked about that in the last video. Somebody texted me. Did you hear that? That's the sound of a text message. Let's see who it is. I think it's my friend Kim. Yes, it is. Oh, she sent me a little heart, you know? A heart with symbols instead of emojis. Fuck you. Fuck you, emoji. Anyway. I don't mind when somebody sends me like one emoji. Maybe two. I'll accept three. I'll accept three. Anything beyond that, you're telling me you're retarded. Okay? Didn't understand myself. And what's funny about that is that I explain myself quite well, but the kinds of people that hate you really don't want or need an explanation, you know? They're not going to listen. And at this point in the game, I really don't expect them to. And it doesn't offend me that they walk away or they don't pay attention to things that would make more sense to pay attention to. Sorry about the bumps. We are driving a motor vehicle though. I'm a really messy person. But I can consolidate quite well. I'm really a conspiratorial person, but I listen to all angles, in case you couldn't tell. Most people don't have an attention span anymore, and they're not 2 years old, so they don't have that excuse. But the thing is, as a 2-year-old wouldn't be like, I'm two. You can't expect me to give a shit. Everyone's been so infantilized, 'cause they couldn't help themselves. They just had to compromise their integrity and everything that means something worth a shit. That's all I do is admit everything that's wrong with me. At least I'm trying to be a better version of that shit, you know? You gotta work with what you have. You gotta work with what you have. Look at this. Look at this beautiful road we're driving on. This is the best part. I have to go through my town. I don't really like that because there's a lot of heavy traffic, but this part is totally worth it, you know? It's beautiful. We can enjoy this for 30 seconds, okay? But yeah, if you are honest with yourself, many people are not, but if you are honest with yourself, you'll realize your own faults. And if you've lived long enough, and I'm almost 40, but I feel like I'm 800 years old. You know, so there's just a lot that I've retained over the years. A lot of things that I've figured out. And you know, one of them is you got to work with what you have. It doesn't make sense to keep bemoaning the things that you either don't have, or like things that you really want, ways that you wish you could be. It's like you can try, and if you fail on repeat, you probably shouldn't be that. That's not in the cards for you. So look at the cards that you have and try to work with them, rather than insisting that you have different cards. Just think that people want to excuse me, people want to bemoan they want to bemoan a lot of things that they think are so terrible. Like, I've just noticed so many people online. I've noticed it offline too, but it's really bad online, that are just constantly fucking whining about how terrible life is. Why don't you just kill yourself, dude? Is this how you really feel? I'm not really serious. I'm just saying, it's like, you see, I laugh about this stuff, you know? But I'm also a lot older. I think these people are young. Young and dumb, right? Young and dumb. Because, you know, when I was young and dumb, I did feel sorry for myself. And then I became an alcoholic. Maybe you should do that.